Good day, everybody. Well, I hope everybody is having a great and excellent day to start with. And well, for today, I'll be doing my unpackaging review for Aborca House of Watches. So this is my first package coming from them, and I hope you guys would appreciate the set of timepieces that they provide to their viewers and bidders. So let's check first on the inclusions for this particular set of timepieces. So I just wanted to extend my special thanks to Mike, the owner of Aborca, and to the one and only brother Will. So if you could see it over there, the set of timepieces came from Aborca Boutique and Online Shop LLC. So this is the declaration invoice coming from them. So I strongly suggest that you guys actually keep this set of papers just in case time comes that government will be or probably you need to submit taxes or certain documents for your taxes. So let's proceed. So well, this is actually my first shipment with them, and it's just for 2 watches. And well, anyway, this is actually my first test for Aborca, so that I could identify or I could check out the quality of the timepieces that they're presenting and they're selling on their page. Alright, so let's unpackage or unwrap it. Alright. So thank you very much, Brother Will, for the bubble wrap. I'm not quite sure if it's you who actually made arrangements for the packaging. Alright. But I could definitely say that, well, the timepieces are perfectly secured. Alright. So just give me a second here so that I could package this set of timepieces. Alright, so we have here 2 timepieces, one for my wife and one for me. Okay, so definitely once that it passes my qualifications, I will be continuously bidding in Aborca to show my support. As everybody knows me, I support good and hardworking people. So this is my first review for Aborca. Okay, so let's start first with my wife's timepiece. Alright, so this is the Rebecca MIRKOFF timepiece. So we all know that Rebecca MIRKOFF is actually I'm not quite sure if they're already a discontinued brands, or the company actually ceased production. But definitely way back before, Rebecca MIRKOFF is actually known as one of the luxury timepieces in the market. Alright, for me, because they actually feature out excellent and quality timepieces. So to avoid further delays, well, let's flex it out. Alright, so we have here on the inclusion the international guarantee. Alright, so it's a cardboard type warranty timepiece, and if you could simply notice, there's no indications yet on the back. So probably I'm the one who's supposed to write off the details of the watch. So let's see, and I'm just going to remove the tag that came with it. So definitely for the tag alone itself, it's a leather strap together with a silicone rubber branding. So let's focus it a bit. There you go. Alright, so let's use a cutter for this. So let's just be careful, because as far as I know, Rebecca MIRKOFF doesn't actually manufacture sapphire crystal glasses on their watches. So we don't want to make a mistake on scratching it, because my cutting tool is perfectly sharp. Alright, so here we have it. Okay, let's check. So just to give you a short insight on the brand itself, Rebecca MIRKOFF is an Italian brand, and if you could simply see on its elegance, all right, it has a quartz movement, all right, and for this specific timepiece, you could see that there's plenty of dias on it, and identifying on the dias or on the crystals, it's not your normal type of crystals. It's Swarovski. Just by looking at it, I can definitely identify that it's Swarovski crystals. Everything inside the timepiece and also on the bezel itself, there's crystals over there. So it's Swarovski. Stainless steel finish, stainless steel, fine finishing, polished one. And for the strap itself, as what I can see, it has a solid build on it. And for its water resistance, let's check it. It's 5 ATM, right? So it's 5 meters water resistant, right? And that's the timepiece. So for its elegance, definitely I could actually say that Mars made the right decision in bidding on this particular timepiece, because it's heavy, and as what I can see, it has quality on it. It's pure stainless steel, so you don't have to worry about rust. And basing it on its finishing, for the strap, it's actually a brass finishing, but for the case itself, it's fine polish. And it seems that for this specific timepiece, alright, let's see, it's actually toned. It's gold tone. It's not surgically injected toning and electroplating. This one is purely toned. So definitely it's a luxury timepiece to start with. Maybe we could flex it out. And by the way, time check for today. What we have here, what I'm wearing right now is the Rolex Daytona. Alright, so everybody knows Rolex. It's actually a luxury timepiece, and it's automatic. Alright, and it's a chronograph, so definitely that's a timepiece that everybody would really like. Alright, so let's flex this one out. So there it is. That's the Rebecca MIRKOFF timepiece. Well, probably a guy could actually wear this. but it fits more on the lady's wrist to start with. So let's check out for its case diameter. Case diameter is at 38 millimeter. There you can see it. That's 38, and for its thickness, right? Its thickness, as far as I can see it over here, it's 10 millimeter. All right. And checking on its glass, I just noticed most of the quality timepieces that you could see in the market, if you could see that there is actually a gap on the glass and its bezel. As far as I could identify it here, there's actually barely around 1 mm or 2 mm spacing in between. Well, there's a reason for that. If you could simply notice, the bezel itself is a little bit embossed. This actually helps out to avoid having any particular damages on the glass itself. And basing it as what I mentioned earlier, this particular timepiece has a mineral glass on it. So for mineral glasses, they don't have high resistance to scratches just like sapphire crystals, but definitely mineral glass is tough, and it can sustain minimal scratches. All right, so for those type of scratches, it doesn't basically make a deep mark on it. You could basically have it polished and have it repaired. All right, probably by using a glass polisher or a toothpaste for basics. Well, all you have to do is just simply mix toothpaste with baking soda, then wipe it off, just to remove the dirt tucked in on deep on the deep scratch. Because once that gets cleared off, the toothpaste will do its thing in making up a certain core to make the scratch not visible anymore. That only works with light scratches like hairlines and all. But if it is actually a deep scratch, well, probably you need to replace the glass for that. All right. So once again, this is the timepiece, Rebecca MIRKOFF, a luxury timepiece worth getting for the ladies out there. All right. So as far as I could identify, this one is a quality timepiece worth getting. All right. So that's 1 point for Aborca. Right, and seems that Marv's made a perfect choice in bidding this timepiece to add up on her collections. All right, so that's for our first timepiece for today. Now let's move on to the second timepiece, which is for me. So for this timepiece, what we have here is CENTURIO. All right. So for this particular timepiece, well, way back before, I've heard of the brand, but basically I didn't acquire it because I think this one is an Italian brand, and I was focusing more on Swiss brands on my collection. Well, until recently that Brother Will basically announced that he will be featuring this set of timepieces. So this is already a rare find, just to share with you guys. So that's a CENTURIO. The box itself, it's already a luxury timepiece. It's quality, right? Though the timepiece itself is already a liquidated brand, in the market, so you can basically find it pretty much anywhere, just unlike Seiko, Casio, and other set of timepieces. But definitely before it, this one is very very popular. So for this particular timepiece, let's just remove it first from its bubble wrap. Alright, here we go. Well, just to share with everybody, this set of timepieces, probably you could still find it either on duty-free stalls when for tourists acquiring out vintage luxury timepieces, or probably on a luxury watch shop or a vintage watch shop. Definitely they'll have this set of timepieces. So let's check out for the box inclusions, as what I can see here. Here we go. We have here the certificate of authenticity. Right? So that's a certificate of authenticity, all right, for CENTURIO. And included on this specific card, or this cardboard, we have here our international guarantee card. All right. So probably this is just for limited to 1 year, unlike the ones that is available on Tissot and other brands. They provide roughly around 2-year international warranty. But for this one, I think that for this timepiece, it's only for 1 year. Alright. So we have here the foam for the watch, and our regular sachet of silica gel, right? Just to make sure that the timepiece is still fresh inside, probably, and it's it's basically a disinfectant type to actually not have any particular odor, since that we have foams inside the boxes. Alright, so let's now proceed to our timepiece. So for this specific watch, let's just remove first the tag price. As what I mentioned, this is already a rare find, so I was lucky to actually bid one, because it's only a one-piece time. It's only one piece during that time, and if you could simply notice on its pricing, it says over there it's 1,185 dirhams. So there's the model. All right. So what we have in front of us right now, this is the CENTURIO CA, or CENTURIO CWA, right, 5003 tactical field watch. And for this specific timepiece, we have here working chronos. Alright, so the seconds hand is at the bottom. We have the 60-minute counter and the 10-second counter on the top. So this is a field watch with tachymeter bezel. Alright, and we have here a date indicator beside its logo. So we have a camouflage dial with number, or with numerals as its indices, with stick beside it. So For this set of timepiece, as what I can see, the stick type indices is luminous. Alright, so let's check out its timer. So supposedly the small second hands will be moving, and if you could simply notice the 10-second counter, the fast one over there, it's working perfectly. And for its seconds counter, that's it. So if I'm going to stop it, for regular timepieces, it should actually go back on its rotation where it actually started. But for luxury timepieces, it's an opposite one. It will complete the entire 60 seconds. Alright, so that's one indication that the timepiece itself is already a luxury timepiece. There you have it, if you could simply notice. So for micro brands like T5s and all, you can see that it moves going here, then it goes back on the top on the same direction it actually started. Alright, so we have here a matte finish, stainless steel finishing. Checking on its plating, it's actually electroplated, matte finishing. And we have here let's see, a lobe mineral glass, a cyclops eye type, a minimal cyclops eye glass, because it's a little bit embossed. And for its side bezel, it has cuts on it. Alright, an indication to avoid losing grip on the timepiece when you're going to, let's say, remove it or just have it held at hand for timer purposes, because sometimes whenever you use a timer, you hold things like this, right? So that's how you actually start a timer, and then this is how you stop it. All right, so for this timepiece, let's check further details on it. All right, so for its push pins, well, I've already showed you guys that. And here's something a little bit interesting. Since that this is already a tactical field watch, all right, you could also use it as a diver's watch already, because as far as I can see it, it has a screw in lock, right, for its screw pin. So you could simply identify, usually a diver's watch actually has that feature. So it's actually a screw, it has a screw in lock. All right, and let's check. The one that I have here is a NATO strap, so it's also camouflage, so you don't have to worry about it getting smelly, because you could definitely wash this one. And let's check the back plate. So it's a rotational back plate, it's not a snap-on. So yep, I'm correct. So it's a 10-meter water resistant timepiece. You can see it over there, it's 10 ATM. Alright, stainless steel, and it's Italian brand. Okay, so for this, what we have here is a military tactical timepiece worth getting. And noticing it on its material, as what I can say, it has quality on it. And it seems that the bezel itself, I just noticed it just now, it's actually made up of aluminum. It has an aluminum ring on it. This part, the one with the cuts, it's aluminum. I can definitely sense it by just simply by touching it, compared to this one, which is a fine finish. And usually, just to share with you guys, for chronograph watches, if ever, let's say that the movement of the watch actually, the seconds counter continuously rotates, going back to its zero indication, or let's say the 60. If it rotates delicately or smoothly, going way back to the top, and the seconds hand, the movement for the seconds hand is let's say plus 20 minus 10 for the leap year. Usually those set of timepieces are Miyota movements. So I'm assuming that inside this particular timepiece, inside its case, what we have here is a Miyota movement, or a Japanese machine for its mechanism. Right? So let's check for its diameter, assuming this one has 45 mm, because it's basically my fit. So yep, there you have it. So that's 45 millimeter, and for its thickness, from the Cyclops glass back to its back casing, it's 16 millimeter. So it's a big timepiece, and it has weight on it, so definitely it has quality, and it actually has an alloy as well. There you go. This lock is an alloy, so you don't have to worry about the paint or its tone wearing off. So let's flex it out. So check it. So this is a tactical field watch, alright, and a diver's watch already. So there you have it. Let's flex it a bit more. There. So it looks like a little bit of well, if you're going to look at it from a distance, it looks like a Tag Heuer Carrera or a Mido Commander. But definitely for this particular design, this one looks more on tactical. So it's a field watch worth wearing. Alright. Oh, by the way, the glass is actually, it's not a mineral glass, it's sapphire. It's a sapphire glass. So definitely this one is a field watch. Alright, it's a tactical field watch. So it definitely has quality on it. So this one is something worth getting. So I guess I made a nice bid. Alright, a winning bid for this set, for this particular timepiece. So there we have it. There you have it, guys. The brand is CENTURIO. Right, it's already a liquidated brand, but definitely assuming from its texture and quality, I could say that this is it's a field watch, so definitely it has quality on it. All right, so thank you very much, Brother Will, for suggesting this timepiece to me. I really appreciate it because it's a winning bid. I like it. So there you have it, guys. Those are the two timepieces that I have acquired from Aborca. So definitely, I'll be making more further bids with their company moving forward. So where's the cover for this one? Oh, here you have it. Anyway, it's a bit far. So once again, that's Aborca House of Watches, hosted by Brother Will and owned by Brother Mike. So if you guys have time, please like, share, and subscribe their page so that you could definitely acquire timepieces like the ones that I just featured today whenever they go on RSS. Even though, let's say that those are liquidated timepieces, those timepieces are worth getting. Alright? So it's a winning bid for my end. So I hope you guys enjoyed this particular review that I have made for Aborca. So thank you very much. Once again, it's me, Mr. Kobayashi, saying to everybody out there, I hope you like this review, and peace out. Alright? Cheers, guys.